And she put this team on her shoulders in that win against Iowa State. A career-high 28 points, 5 of 10 from the three-point line.
And that 28 points ties a Michigan record for most points in an NCAA game. And there is not an empty seat in the house as we get underway. Michigan in their familiar blue to go along with the maize trim. They start 3 freshmen. And Hobbs, the lone senior who gets appreciable playing time, has stuck it out all 4 years at Michigan. And there's one of the freshmen, Holloway, has it roll off the rim. Citron comes up with the rebound as we take a look at today's starting lineups. Brought to you by Capital One. It is a veteran group. Liatu King, a great pickup in the portal from Pitt. Maddie Westbeld, King, Citron, Miles, all playing their final home game here. Hannah Hidalgo, an All-American again. Michigan 23 wins on the season, and at-large out of the Big Ten. Swords against Hidalgo. It's short, and here comes Miles. Notre Dame has outstanding rebounding guards. They score, and they rebound as well. Miles looks pretty good on that left ankle. Does have a brace on it, and she took it to the hole. Out of New Jersey, first team All-ACC again. The last 6 games, she has not looked like the Olivia Miles we've been used to seeing for 4 years.
No, she hasn't. And, she missed last season because of that ACL injury and really worked on her three-point shooting.
Hobbs, who had the 28 points in the first round, rims out. Here is Citron, the luxury of having so many players who can rebound and bring the ball up for the Irish. Nice pass into King, who converts.
That was a great pass because Olivia Olson
gets the pass from Swords, waits for Citron to get by her, but she couldn't bring it home. Michigan has missed some opportunities with layups. Citron able to gather after Camp Schrader tried to take it away. Notre Dame actually playing in the Big Ten in hockey. And here they go, and Hannah Hidalgo with the rejection.
But not the mean mug after the rejection, right? I mean, what a play. And Michigan is just so good at getting backdoor, of attacking the paint.
They were the best defense in the ACC, and finally the first bucket. It's Olivia Olson, one of the 3 starting freshmen. Big Ten co-freshman of the year this year. Olson out of Minnesota.
And we heard it, Kim Barzarico in her pregame speech. Sonia Citron gets a cut to the rim. And Kim Barzarico talking to her team about just settling in. Like, you've prepared for this moment. You deserve the opportunity in this moment. And Notre Dame has come out and they have thrown the first punch.
Yeah, Notre Dame with a major reset after the ACC tournament. And there you see the big difference in experience. This was coming into this NCAA tournament. Only 9 games played by Michigan players, 5 of them by Jordan Hobbs alone. And Notre Dame, they have lost in 3 straight Sweet 16, so a ton of experience on their end. A little ball fake and finish for Miles. Has hit now for 4 points, a couple of free throws in that basket. Olson challenged by Citron, who had 3 blocks in their first round win. Neil Ivey was able to play her reserves for quite a few minutes, and that is their athletic trainer, Ann Marquez, who has done such a wonderful job here for several seasons. Olson gets them both. Neil Ivey, seeking her 4th straight Sweet 16, played in that game in 2001, the last time Michigan played Notre Dame in an NCAA tournament game. Westbeld hits off the inbounds. They are the only team in the country with multiple freshmen starting at least 30 games. Hobbs, that's what we saw a lot on Friday. 7 shots from the floor. Trying to get to Birmingham, where they will play the winner of TCU and Louisville. Hannah. Brooke Quarles-Daniels, number 5. There she is, has checked in, a junior. Transfer from Oakland, which is another school in the Detroit area. Olson has the height advantage over Miles. She couldn't get it, but that's Yulia Grabovskaya. That played a couple of years with them and grab the sky. Those were the first bench points of the tournament. King with the putback. Michigan with that win against Iowa State yesterday is 0 points from their bench and still were able to come back. Has been the starting point guard in every game this year. For the 5th straight year, every NCAA Women's Championship game is on the networks of ESPN. The first Sunday in April down in Tampa. Westbell, that's an example of Miles passing. Citron, usually money, she loves those baselines. And now 7th in Notre Dame history on the all-time rebounding list. Brianna Turner, numero uno. We saw both of them the other day.
I saw Devereaux Peters here today.
Oh, cool, so she just saw herself be passed in the record books. Great alum support. Hannah Hidalgo just ripped it away. And trying to get it down to Miles.
I mean, she's a player who plays with great joy. She gets her energy from the defensive end of the floor. She really values that side of the basketball.
And someone who takes as much pride in her defense as her offense, led the nation in steals last year as a true freshman. She wants it by the Michigan bench. Shot clock now to single digits. Miles, guarded by Holloway, needs to shoot. One more pass, just in the nick of time to King. For, in her words, forever. The New Jersey kid, and said that she makes passes like nobody else. And that was one of her main concerns.
And Kim Barnes-Arico spent time before Michigan at St. John's, so saw a lot of Olivia Miles as a young player.
And Hidalgo, also from New Jersey. Hobbs trying to get around Westbeld.
This Notre Dame defense has been stifling. It's been stifling. They're active, they're aggressive, they're clean on their switches.
Just 23% from the floor for Michigan as King draws the foul.
Struggled down the stretch those last 5 games and talked about this reset. It's looking like that scary Notre Dame team that was #1 in the country for much of the season.
They were. Then after that, as we mentioned, they lost 3 of their last 5, including a quarterfinal loss to Duke, who went on to win the ACCs. But Neil Ivey gave them a couple of days off. Some of them went and hung out at the beach in Florida. And at that time of year, you need a mental reset at least as much as a physical. Holloway left open. Boy, Michigan getting some decent looks. We'll mention all Big Ten, Kim Barnes-Arico, already in her 13th season, taking Michigan to its 7th NCAA tournament. Lost in the first round last year in overtime. Hannah Hidalgo! Swords, the talented freshman, 0 for 4 from the floor. Gets it and has a chance at a 3-point play. Finished with 11 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals. She was on the Canadian Olympic team last summer in Paris, right after her senior year of high school, the youngest ever Olympian for Canada. So right now, Hannah and company can hold it for the last shot of the quarter, a quarter in which they have shot 73% from the floor. Carlin got Hobbs to fly by and then finished on the baseline. Or his 4th in Division I, in both scoring and steals, led Division I in steals last year as a freshman. Pam Ward and Stephanie White joining you from a sold-out Purcell Pavilion at the Joyce Center in South Bend. Notre Dame shot 75% in that first quarter. Meanwhile, Michigan and their freshmen struggling. That's a good sign for Holloway, who takes a seat. Citron working that baseline. She's so quiet out there, kind of sneaky, and then you give her the ball and she'll kill you. King with the bucket. Hobbs behind her back, working on King. Holloway dishes it off nicely to Olsen. Olsen's a very promising freshman goal. Carlin left open, and she airballs the 3 attempt.
But down on the defensive end, they've got to be able to string stops together.
Olsen able to score over Citron. Knocked away. We saw Michigan do this a lot against Iowa State in their comeback, getting hands in passing lanes and forcing turnovers. That's Holloway's second basket. Citron left open, well short. Westbeld couldn't catch up to it, and 4 straight empty possessions now for the Irish.
And it's not very often when she has that much time and space that she's going to miss.
38% from distance. She had 4 threes in the first round. Olsen with the drive. And here's what we saw the other day. The confidence, they just stick with it. Not overwhelmed in an overwhelming environment.
And they do a really good job of attacking gaps. Oh my goodness.
Hidalgo, how'd she do that?
Guard you, baby. Woo.
Now Ivy, the head coach for the Irish, one of the best guards in the history of this program. And now Hannah does it all by herself. Holloway guarded by Miles. Slices in and uses the glass. Holloway now with 7, but there's the answer.
We really are on both ends of the floor, setting the tone. The reset was good for them. We knew it would be.
Olsen rolls one in. Hannah somehow able to slither by the defense. Prosper got it blocked by Grabovskaya, but Koval saves the possession. And the Ukrainian gets inside and beats the Russian. Swords still trying to get her footing, and that certainly will help. Freshman from Sudbury, Ontario, hometown of Alex Trebek. Who is Alex Trebek is the answer. And who is a great basketball player. Both of them 6'1". So Citron and Hidalgo both with 2 fouls still out there for the Irish. Shot clock off after the foul. Swords hounded by Hidalgo.
Gonna get a good offensive possession right here.
Miles to Hidalgo, heaves up the 3 at Notre Dame, and you see 3 players in double figures for Notre Dame. Olivia Olsen missed 4 of her first 5 shots. Since then, she's only missed 1 shot at 8 points in the second quarter. They actually outscored Notre Dame by 2 in the second quarter, but were down 20 after 1. So still a mountain to climb. Citron can't get it. The ball is grabbed by Swords as Westbeld goes to the floor, and coming in as a 6th seed in this Birmingham 3 regional. Notre Dame number 3, slipping all the way to 3rd after they seemed to be a lock for a 1st seed until they stumbled towards the end of the regular season. And Olivia Olsen, the freshman, just keeps on doing it. Gets it inside, somehow was able to find Liatu King. And Liatu King has not missed a shot since Friday. She's 6 for 6 today.
And we haven't talked enough about Liatu King. I mean, her ability to get loose and her teammates' ability to find her. But what a great fit and pickup Liatu King has been for Notre Dame.
Hobbs going inside to Olsen, who has the red-hot hand. Carlin caught it and put it in over her head.
I don't think Liza Carlin expected to be that open, but Olivia Miles saw her.
Knocked away by who else? The pest, Hannah Hidalgo. And then she grabs it. This will be 2 points for Notre Dame. Olsen with the miss. Liatu King was working on a double-double. Another foul call.
They will get after you.
Hidalgo, the most for any individual player of the country, fast break points per game. And she can shoot. Single digits on the shot clock. And Hidalgo, where Hobbs was past her, Hidalgo took a swipe at the ball, and
the smaller defenders are forcing her to put the ball on the floor, and they're being disruptive. Liatu King has matched up with her a lot throughout the course of this ball game, and it's just made life really, really difficult.
Michigan's turned the ball over 4 times in this quarter. Prosper takes her time, and the patience pays off.
And a great call, because you've got 2 littles on the floor defensively for Michigan. And so what do? You take advantage of it.
Olsen goes back to the line. Yeah, Jordan Hobbs, Mila Holloway was caught on that, trying to guard Prosper, one of the 3 true freshmen. For the future, very bright for this Michigan women's basketball team. Very unusual. Olsen, an 83% free throw shooter. Missed them both. Olsen's gritty out there guarding Citron. King, who has a double-double today, will have a chance to shoot free throws. Coverage of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship continues on CBS. On the game times and the listings, go to ncaa.com. What a way to go out.
Against my Boilers.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What a way to go out. Prosper with another foul. Quarles Daniels at the line. As we take a look in Spokane, Washington, and the winner of this game gets the winner of Louisville TCU. That's coming up tonight on ESPN. Still doesn't look 100%, but it's great to see Jada back out there. So important for them. She was on a tear when she got hurt. Swords looking underneath, and Citron got a hand in there to knock it away. Swords hits the 3 off the inbounds. First points in a while. And she's got a sister named Savvy who's being recruited heavily.
Yes, who's pretty good as well. And her father, an assistant coach with the NBA G League team in Brooklyn, who played yesterday in Detroit.
Miles with 7 points today and 5 assists coming back from that turned ankle. Quarles Daniels lost the ball. Possession arrow Notre Dame. Notre Dame has to go the length of the court. Citron inbounds. Gets it over to Westbeld, who almost buried it, but Notre Dame outscoring Michigan by 7. They were up 61-36. Jordan Hobbs with a career-high 28 points, and people like Cernugal, and there been a lot of tears here in the South End.
They sure have. They sure have. But, you know, it's emotional. You play your entire career to put yourself in this position, and, of course, Jordan Hobbs put the team on her back in that first-round matchup against Iowa State. He played double-figure minutes from a team that really didn't know what to expect in Michigan and has led them to this point in the second round of the NCAA Tournament.
Pam Ward and Stephanie White joining you from South Bend, where Notre Dame, the 4th offensive rebound of this game. And then Citron, calmly hits the 3.
She's been shooting the ball 58% from the floor the last 10 games. I mean, she has just been money. She does so many different things. We talk so much about Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles and their flash and fire, and Sonia Citron's just that ice that balances them out.
Holloway with the foul. Citron today 6 of 11 from the floor. No drama. And then, you know, on top of it is Westbeld is at the line. Pride in that. And we'll see her in the WNBA. Jordan having a tremendous year. Swords slicing in for the bucket. And Hidalgo draws the contact and finishes. There are her proud parents up in the stands. Hannah from Haddonfield, New Jersey gets the three-point play. Miles went for the steal. Holloway rimmed out. Liatu King is a rebounding machine this afternoon. So many options. And Hidalgo and Miles, there were all those questions about, you know, would one of them transfer out? Could they play together? And the answer is yes. Olsen pulls up over Miles, just a little bit too much on it. Miles crossover, tried to step back.
No mismatch inside, and not able to.
Excellent free throw shooter at 86%. 51st of her young career. Only Kelsey Mitchell had more in her first 2 seasons.
All day in practice, the Notre Dame coaching staff talking about its physicality.
Olsen has a chance at the line again. Well, what a brilliant career she has had. And home fans getting a chance to see her for the last time. And we will all see her in Birmingham next weekend against either TCU or Louisville. TCU beat them in the Caymans. And in that game, Sedona Prince had 20 points and 20 rebounds for the Horned Frogs. And Notre Dame swept Louisville in the regular season. Liatu King, perfection. Jordan Hobbs, just a starter, but really the glue of this team.
Yeah, she really has been. Her leadership of all the returners and seniors for Kim Barnes-Arico.
Swords, who uses her left hand a lot, got fouled by Miles. We're looking forward to South Carolina and Indiana following us. Notre Dame has owned this game from the opening tip. Swords at the line. Olsen in double figures.
It starts on the defensive end for us, and these first two games of the NCAA Tournament, they have gone back to the basics. They have locked in, and certainly today have made a statement on that end.
And it's been impressive as the shot clock goes off. Michigan, the lowest seed to win a tournament, is a 3 seed, done 3 times. Carolina in '94, Tennessee in '97. That was Pat Summitt's first title. And just a couple of years ago when LSU beat Iowa. Can Notre Dame join that company? It should be a terrific tournament. Swords for 3. Gets the hug from Michaela Mabry. That is probably her last action on this floor, but we will see her and her teammates in Birmingham. Illegal screen called on Caval. All that chirping about whether she would leave with Hannah as a teammate.
6 career triple-doubles.
The other day, as did Tirani, and this place exploded. Holloway takes it all the way. Contact, but no foul call. And now a tie-up. Another NCAA win under their belt. And they have Silas Swords. And the sold-out crowd appreciative. And well, you're right, Seth. This is the best we've seen this Notre Dame team play in months. Outstanding career. There's the Hobbs family with the number 10 jerseys. Kim Barnes-Arico said that she hopes that the Hobbs story is a tale that other players will pay attention to, that it pays off if you want to stick it out and persevere and work hard, earn your minutes, and that there can be a reward.
You don't see it a lot nowadays, and it certainly paid off for Jordan Hobbs, but what an outstanding effort by Notre Dame. Answering any of the questions, a dominant performance, looking like that Notre Dame team that won 19 straight. Setting the tone on defense, playing together, making the right plays on offense.
Crockett with the three, but the Notre Dame Fighting Irish just too much. The reset has worked. They advanced to the Sweet 16 for the 4th straight year, where they will play either Louisville or TCU. Liatu King with 18 points, did not miss a shot, also 15 rebounds. We'll see the Irish in Birmingham. Great year for Michigan. For Stephanie White and the rest of our great crew here in South Bend, I'm Pam Ward, as we say so long from Notre Dame.